there, this is Retro Spirits Gaiden, and this is ASO 2, Last Guardian for the NEO GEO AES. That's a hell of a lot of single letters to spit out of my mouth. This is the NEO GEO logo, SNK, max 330 mega pro gear spec. This game is for use in Japan only. I am committing a heinous crime. This is a spaceship, and this is the title screen. This is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up for your NEO GEO AES console, or MVS, or downloaded ROM if you're that way inclined. And as such, it's quite a rarity on the old NEO GEO, I think. There's only a few in comparison to, say, fighting games. But anyway, what we have here is we have a little spaceship flying up the screen with some, it has to be said, slightly dull graphics, but kind of jaunty tunes. You pick up the icons that fly down the screen out of these blue, I don't know what they're called, they're not pyramids, what are they? Tetrahedrons? Wow, I've used some sort of brain power there to recognise a shape. It's almost like I'm 3 years old. And they release credits. Some say G, which gives you gold. At the bottom of the screen, they've got a G there. It says 002 at the moment. Sometimes, if you shoot them, they give you Ls, which powers up your main gun. They give you Ms, which powers up your missiles, which hit ground patrolling targets. Sometimes they release Es, because Es are good, and Es make you very happy, because they fill the energy up for your special weapons. And your special weapons, as you will have seen, can be picked up from the environment. So at the top there, we've got the word home, and you have to pick up 3 homes to create a power-up. And once you've created that home power-up, that goes into your C button menu. So this game uses 3 buttons. The C button opens a little menu which shows you all your power-ups. Then you select a power-up and you use it. And here's the rub. The C button menu opens and you have to use the joystick to select your power-up. So if you've got, say, 3 power-ups in your C menu, the game doesn't pause when you open the C menu. You have to navigate it using the joystick, which is crazy when there's bullets flying around the screen. That's just a recipe for disaster, if you ask me. You can't bank pieces of these things, so I didn't select 3 pieces of home there. I accidentally picked up a fire and it erases all of the home. So I am now 2 more parts away from getting fire when I could have created a whole home power-up. So that's slightly infuriating. Yeah, you can't bank pieces, you have to pick 3 up and make sure your power-up's complete before you move on to the next one. So the credits at the bottom of the screen, you can buy power-ups between levels, and that also appears in your C menu. The other button on the joypad that you would use fires your special weapons from your powered up spacecraft. So yes, it does use 3 buttons. Here we are. Choosing my power up, and now this one actually just all happens on the normal shot button. We've got an enemy here with like stunty arms, and it's got giant screws in his arms, and you need a massive flathead screwdriver to fix those arms on. Like Japanese spaceships always have those massive screws in them, don't they? That means like a massive flathead screwdriver. They must have like giant people that operate 30-foot long screwdrivers. The game itself is not super interesting, other than the fact you can kind of pick up your power-ups and then stock them and use them when you want. That's kind of okay. But they're time limited, so they run out of energy. That's where you have to pick up your Es. As we discussed, your Es are good for that, for giving you energy. And if you get shot in a powered up state, you lose energy quicker. So they act as sort of a shield as well, so you don't lose a life if you get shot whilst you're using a power up. Jaunty shot music. And some of the power ups look kind of cool, some of them will look a bit happy. Got some sprite zooming there. This power-up requires you to pick up E's. Helpfully, the little tetrahedrons do spit out the thing that you need the most at the time that you need it. So they're kind of context sensitive, which is nice of them. Which is nice of SNK. Thank you for that. This is far from SNK's best shoot 'em up. It's pretty decent. It's slightly boring. So I've said that before. It is slightly dull. The graphics aren't exciting. The music's good. It's kind of an early game. It's a 1991 game. It's a sequel to ASO, and that was never a great game. That's not a very good effect. We've got some of these multi-stage bosses, which is right. Kind of flying over a very repetitive moon here. It's an expensive game now. When I bought this brand new, and I paid 25 English pounds for this. This was probably sort of in 2006-ish, and got it from a well-known auction site. It's unfortunately the American version, so it's got like a horrific front cover on it. It's probably like one of the worst shoot 'em up covers in history on the American version of this game. The Japanese one, or the European one, has a nice front cover. The American one is awful, and that's the version I've got. Anyway, looking online recently for how much you'd have to pay to buy this middling experience. It's not mediocre, it's middling. You'd have to pay 300 English pounds to buy this game now, in the format that I've got it. And if you want the Japanese one, you can get a few different variants of that. One of them comes in a lovely silver cardboard box, and that one is really expensive, and because it's an early NEO Geo game, they came in cardboard boxes at the beginning. Then they went to that softbox thing, and then they went to snap-lock box. So I've got the American version in a softlock box with a horrible front cover, and then the instruction manual's got a nice image on the instruction manual, like the front cover of the instruction manual. Let's say instruction manual, a bit more instruction manual, is a lovely illustration, and they just didn't want to use that for the box, which is, to my mind, ridiculous. Anyway, this is really not worth 300 quid, so I would suggest, if you have a NEO Geo CD, check it out on that. Maybe it's cheaper on there, don't know. This game doesn't sort of tend to come up on compilations a lot, so you can get it on the NEO Geo Mini, but don't buy the AES cart, people. It's too much money and it's not worth it, because it's alright and that's it. Okay, ta-ra!